start then. Whatever happened to the Chainsaw Juggler? He was a good friend of mine. And how did you learn to kiss like that? Said the man to his German shepherd. It's not polite to talk when your mouth is full of big bumblebees. But it's quite okay to love your mom as long as you don't get her pregnant. Everybody! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. There's something wrong with this song. I ain't Oscar Mayer, but I'll give you my baloney. Cross my heart, yes. Sticking finger in my eye, no. But wife, I'm telling you the truth. I slept with your sister, your mom, and your dad, and the second best sex was you. Oh, rubbing of dub, 3 men in a tub. Need I say more? Jack Sprat could eat no fat, so he divorced her. Everybody! I know that there's something wrong with this song. I just don't know what it could be. I know that there's something wrong with this song. I just don't know what it could be. This song is an Italian love ballad, entirely in Swahili and tongues, which celebrates the much things you know in romanticism of the early 17th century postmaster general. It also kind of delves pretty deeply into the pre-proletariat rise of the Venetian statuette regime of Tito Mussolini. And I think it was a great Greek philosopher hysterectomy who said, to be perfectly honest, I'm lying. Whatever happened to the Chainsaw Juggler? He was a good friend of mine. I heard he died, but nobody cried. Instead, they all chopped off their arms. Oh well, when in Rome. Non corpus mentis persona non grata, infino veritas et hoc. Eat pluribus unum, if two is human, then boy am I glad we're in charge. Oh, a Buddhist, a Muslim, a nun, and a Jew were stuck in a hot air balloon. It suddenly popped, though they prayed as it dropped, it proved that God hates us all! Everybody! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. There's something wrong with this song. And as the wise man stood on top of the hill, naked and disgusting and dirty and naked, he shouted down to the angry villagers far below. He said, "You may have won the battle, but I'm out of ammunition." He said, "Life isn't a bowl of cherries, it's, okay, maybe it is." He said, "It's not the size that counts, it's the woman that counts the size." He said, "You can't sue yourself for writing an unauthorized autobiography." He said, "If at first you don't succeed, well, then maybe you're a goddamn loser." He said, "It's not whether you win or lose, it's whether I win or lose." He said, "Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater unless it's floating face down." He said, "If you can't beat him, let me beat him." He said, "You can tell a lot about a man by how he strangles you." And lastly, he said, "Fight for peace, make love, not war. Unless you love to kill." Right. And as they stormed the mountain and kicked him to death, he said one more thing. He said, "Oh, no! Ow! Stop kicking me! You're all kicking me now! Ow! Ow! Stop kicking me with your feet! I'm making me die! Stop kicking me! Ow! Just no!" And as the Martian sat in the waves from his hovering Martian spaceship on his way back to Jupiter, he had these parting words of advice. He said, "Do yourself a favor and stop this goddamn song!" But we couldn't. Because we still didn't know!